Greetings and salutations to all of you lovely people out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to another installment of Counter Reaction. So in today's episode, I'm going to be checking out NF Layers. Now, a lot of you guys want me to continue this NF journey, right? Not the actual journey. And then there's a lot of you, well, some of you, that want me to stop reacting to NF completely. But unfortunately, for those that want me to stop, I'm not making these videos for you. You don't have to keep coming back. If you want to, that is completely your prerogative. My current NF subscribers know that these videos are for them, and that's kind of all that matters. But anyways, I think I over-explained myself on that whole thing. Let's go ahead and get right into the video.
Yeah, I got layers to me. I got plans, I got goals, I got tricks on my sleeve. I got calls, I got deals, I got people to meet. I got drive, I got soul, I got everything. I got scars, I got heart, I got family to feed. I got people mad, I ain't who they want me to be. I got people I don't know telling me what I need. Yeah, I got loved ones saying that they praying for me. I'm thankful for the prayers, I need more of those. Put my hands together by my head and thank the Lord for everything he's done. Yeah, ain't none of us immortal. So while I'm still alive, I got so much to look forward to. Addicted to the craft, got no time to chat. Just a little something to hold him over for his neck. Even
now, one thing that I don't think I've mentioned in a lot of the previous NF videos, I do appreciate how clean he is. Like, he's not overutilizing curse words and using them to rhyme with, which, you know, I've had issues with rappers that kind of overdo it to some extent, but he doesn't, and I really appreciate that. So far, I do like the energy. I do like the little pocket switches and the cadences so far. The multisyllabics, always a little bit hit or miss. Sometimes he's closer than others, but still a lot better than some other musicians and rappers that I've heard. So I give him a pass for some of those. Let's see. And then the depth of the lyrics so far, I mean, pretty relatable, very simple to understand, very simple concepts to relate to. So yeah, pretty solid start so far, and instrumentation's a little different than his, usual orchestral vibes. I love the piano, and I like the bass so far, so let's continue.
Yeah, ain't none of us immortal, so while I'm still alive, I got so much to look forward to. Addicted to the craft, got no time to chat. Just a little something to hold him over for his neck. Even when I gas, I get it correct. Question my work ethic, that's a question you.
Maybe I should pull up lyrics. I don't know what he says, because I was expecting an mother effer. And that's kind of what prompted me to say how clean he was. But I don't know what he says. He says, does he say mother fools next? Nags? I don't know what he says. I'm trying to make sense of it, but not a big deal. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Got so much to look forward to. Addicted to the craft, got no time to chat. Just a little something to hold him over for his neck. Even when I gas.
The mother fools nags. I don't know what he's saying, but it's all good. It is what it is.
Get it correct. Question my work ethic, that's a question you don't ask. No. Yeah. Don't ever question if I hustle, work a double. Drop a bomb on me, I climb right out the rubble. Not a struggle, tossing me under the bus, so get you muzzled. Pop your bubble, pop. Throw your compliments right out the window. So unique with this, I could flip the script and change the schedule. You still think that it happened how it should have. Keep it subtle, bunch of geniuses. Put their heads together, try to huddle up, but still they sit confused about.
I like how we intertwine geniuses. But yeah, pretty damn solid so far. Definitely a lot of new age, like hip-hop rap techniques that were included in this song, especially with like the ad-libs in the background. But not too much to dislike here. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit.
Bubble pop, throw your compliments right out the window. So unique with this, I could flip the script and change the.
Oh, I did like the come out from the rubble line. That was pretty dope because it was topical, it was on theme, it was concise. Let's rewind that one again so I can hear that. Correct.
Question my work ethic, that's a question you don't ask. No. Yeah. Don't ever question if I hustle, work a double. Drop a bomb on me, I climb right out the rubble. Not a struggle, tossing me under the bus, so get you muzzled. Pop your bubble, pop. Throw your compliments right out the window. So unique with this, I could flip the script and change the schedule. You still think that it happened how it should've? Keep it subtle, bunch of geniuses. Put their heads together, try to huddle up, but still they sit confused about how I learned to juggle. Ay, toss around some concepts till I pick one. Usually I don't alter my traditions. Foreign to me, hit them with the switch up. I just had to get this out my system. Been a handful, even with a mouthful of hand soap. I still say what I want to, getting past no better chance beating Usain Bolt in my sandals. To be candid, that's like putting minivans in NASCAR with a grandma in the driver's seat with her hands up. Show goes on even after the show's over. To get past me, you would have to get.
Hold on, I'm gonna rewind that. I heard Usain Bolt like wearing sandals, and then he said grandma in a NASCAR. I'm kind of, just through context alone, I'm kind of getting where he's going there, but he did switch up the speed. So let's rewind it again.
Usually I don't alter my traditions.
Also, that part a little disorienting. I kind of like it. It's different. I don't listen to a lot of music that sounds like this personally. It's just not for me. But I can still appreciate it nonetheless, and how different it is. So let's continue.
Foreign to me, hit them with the switch up. I just had to get this out my system.
Like that.
Been a handful, even with a mouthful of hand soap. I still say what I want to, getting past no better chance beating Usain Bolt in my sandals. To be candid, that's like putting minivans in NASCAR with a grandma in the driver's seat with her hands up. Show goes on even after the show's over. To get past me, you would have to kill me.
Yeah, I got it. To pass him. Cool.
Hey!
Tossing
what you want aside for longevity, ain't meant to be. If it causes everything to collapse and affects your heart.
I mentioned this in past videos, man. Beat switches used to be so prominent in the 90s. I remember Cool G Rap did it a lot, and quite a few different artists of that time period. But yeah, I can always appreciate a good beat switch, especially when it's good and there's some sort of cohesion there. I think that this is pretty fitting. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. This is probably, so far, probably the best song I've heard from him. Just gonna put that out there. I do say that every once in a while because, like, it's kind of like when you have, it's like when you're trying out different restaurants, right? It's like the first 3 that you try, you're gonna have your favorite, and then once you try 10, you might have a new favorite. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I like this song.
Tossing what you want aside for longevity, ain't meant to be. If it causes everything to collapse and affects your heart heavily, what's worth it and what's not? What's certain and which side would the coin flip to and land on? When you get strong, do you stand up or stand down? Even with a man down, I man up, well-rounded, held out for the right outlet. 9 houses couldn't make.
Bro, that was fire, bro. That was good. Even with a man down, I man up. I like that. I don't know if I heard anything like about a squad or a team of people, but I still see the applications either way. I'm going to rewind it because for context, that should have been included. But I think that, we all have the capacity to kind of understand where he's coming from, even with the lack of context. I think it's just for me personally, I would have liked it, but let's rewind it because maybe there was and I just missed it. But either way, I like that little pocket he's in, that cadence. I think it's dope. And I think it's unique too. I think it's unique to NF because I'm trying to count the syllables in my head and I can't say that I've heard somebody utilize that cadence yet. So yeah, just the patterning and the rhyme structure, it's a little different, which I like.
If it causes everything to collapse and affects your heart heavily, what's worth it and what's not? What's certain and which side would the coin flip to and land on? When you get strong, do you stand up or stand down? Even with a man down, I man.
So it's not as different as I initially thought. It's just a little off kilter. So it sounds like things are being extended when he's attempting to rhyme with certain words, but they're not really rhyming. So it's kind of like a missing note, in my opinion. So that's why it sounded a little bit different. Either way, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Let's rewind it again.
Hey! Tossing what you want aside for longevity, ain't meant to be. If it causes everything to collapse and affects your heart heavily, what's worth it and what's not? What's certain and which side would the coin flip to and land on? When you get strong, do you stand up or stand down? Even with a man down, I man up, well-rounded, held out for the right outlet. 9 houses couldn't make me feel home, childish. Me left, see the outcome, every ounce of my childhood played a role in how I wound up with an outlook so crowded. No knowledge, couldn't see through the piles of my problems, still piled up. Past tense, man, I wish it was, but I've come so far so quickly, in it for the.
I like how we did that too with that cadence. Is like, yeah, man, like even as a kid, there's a lot of problems I was facing, a lot of things that just piled up in front of me, and I was able to kind of look past it and look at where I'm at now. I like that. I mean, I feel like that's kind of in a lot of his music, and it's fine. But either way, the approach was different. And you know what I'm not hearing that he used to do a lot of when I can't say that he used to do. He probably still does it. But what I used to hear in other songs of from NF is when he doesn't rhyme at the end of a bar, he does that yell, and he kind of changes, like he slants the rhyme so that way people don't notice it. I think it's a genius tactic. It's a little underhanded, and I know most of you do not catch stuff like that, but I definitely do. He hasn't done that in this song, and I don't think he's done it in the past few songs. But yeah, I never pointed that out just because, I don't know. Like I said, trying to be balanced and fair as much as humanly possible. Story, we're not going to talk about story.
For the long haul, it's routine. Only thing I'm cool with losing is losing sleep. And it's only cool with me if it means I get to watch my dreams come true. If I kept it brief, still you'd think it was a long story. Recording half of the things I think would take 6 years. Prepare, cause the chance that you asked for might show up at your door one night like, I'm here, gonna let me in or just stare? It's clear, yeah, 6 ain't enough. That wouldn't come close to the content between my ears. My layers have got layers, my layers have got layers.
I don't know if he's saying his layers have got layers as in like layers as in LAIRS, like a layer, and then there's layers within it, or if he just means that his actual layers have layers, which, you know, I guess it's pretty easy to understand that. Also, I really like the out of tune violin. I like that sound. It's a little grimy, and I like grimy hip hop personally. That's like one of my favorite types of hip hop. It's funny, somebody was like, give him some mainstream artists to listen to. I was like, who the hell are those people? I looked them up. I've never heard one of their songs. One of them I recognize because I've seen pictures of them. I forgot who it was, but yeah, no, I don't listen to a lot of the mainstream hip hop, for the record. Okay, so let's get straight into this one. Playlist, no list, blacklist. Yeah, this was a solid showcase. I like this song. This is, like I said, my favorite NF song thus far. And I hope that there's another one. I really do. So Shay, you were the main proponent of me actually reacting to this song. You were also the reason why I reacted to Why. And that one almost got blacklisted, and it has not come out, and it will never come out because I just had a lot of issues with it personally. But yeah, you redeemed yourself, my man. Good job. Great recommendation. There was a few others that recommended this song as well, so shout out to you. Definitely reinforced my decision. But yeah, that's basically it. I really like the song. I think I shared enough of my thoughts on it throughout the actual reaction part, so we're gonna just leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate your time, and I hope to catch you all on the next one.